Hi, Tracy Baker here from Baker Gets Cooking. Today we're not in the kitchen, we're in the garden again, and we're in front of my cucumber patch. So I just want to talk to you a little bit about using your small urban space and using the vertical space within that small space. So there is an awful lot of cucumber plants. I think I have about 35 cucumber plants in this small area, and they're growing up these teepees that I made from bamboo stakes. So these stakes just came from the garden center. I think actually they came from the dollar store, and they work great. So each teepee has 5 or 6 poles, and I've tied them at the top and then spread out the bottom. And at the bottom, I have 2 or 3 plants per pole growing up. Now cucumbers like to climb. They send out these tendrils. I hope you can see that. They send these little tendrils out, and when they hit something, they start to twist around the tendrils, or around the pole. So they grab onto things. You can see how this one has, hopefully you can see that, how it's twisted. Now, they do need a little bit of assistance to grow up. So every couple of days or so I come out and I just kind of help them twist around the pole. And I do that. And I just keep an eye on them and make sure that they're climbing okay. And by the end of the summer, they will be right up to the top of the teepee. So in this patch, I have a mixture of different varieties of cucumbers. I have some early season cucumbers that have a very thin skin called Cool Breeze, and they're growing, and we're just about to eat those right now. And then I have some later season varieties that grow about 8 to 10 inches long, and they're a slicing variety. The 2 varieties that I have here this year are Sweet Slice and Slice Master, and both of those varieties never get bitter. So you can do some research and find out what grows best in your area. Cucumbers get bitter because they go into stress, and so when the days get very hot and they don't have a lot of moisture, they can get quite bitter. So you can get varieties that don't ever do that though. So just kind of have a look around, see what's available in your area. It's so dependent on what your particular area has, like in terms of water and sun, what varieties grow best in your area. So talk to a neighbor. If you see a nice yard, a nice garden, go and talk to the owner. I guarantee you every gardener will love to talk about their garden. So by planting different varieties, I can extend that season of cucumbers. So we can eat some early on in the summer, and then we'll have them right until freeze up, basically. The other thing that I do is I plant a combination of plants, bedding plants, and seeds. So the bedding plants, of course, produce fruit much earlier than the seeds do, but that just kind of creates a longer season for us to enjoy our vegetables too. So that's my cucumber patch. We'll get tons of cucumbers from this patch this year. I'll be able to make some relish with the fruit that I harvest. My kids love eating right out of the vine. They'll come and pick them. Another thing that's really great about growing cucumbers vertically is that the fruit never sits on the soil, so it never gets rotten. It's always perfectly clean. And it's just super. I love to grow my cucumbers this way. They love it too. They love to climb. That's what they do. They want to climb. The fruit also grows very straight because it's hanging. It's not sitting on the ground and curling. So it grows very straight. It grows perfect fruit every year for me. I love this technique. Hope that works for you. This is Tracy Baker from Baker Gets Cooking. The link to the blog will be below with some other tips and hints in it about growing cucumbers in this manner. And hope to see you again next time. Bye-bye.